Beatin the House is brought to you by Thrive Fantasy. Experience a new way to play daily fantasy sports and esports on Thrive Fantasy. Choose your lineup of over-unders for top-tier athletes that have the biggest impact on the game. The more points the selection is worth, the riskier it is. Rack up the most points and win a share of the prize pool. Thrive Fantasy has contests for traditional sports including the NFL, NBA, MLB, and the PGA, as well as esport titles like Counter-Strike, League of Legends, and Valorant. Visit the prop lobby and build your entry of 2, 3, or 4-player predictions. Choose correctly and you could win big. Sign up with Thrive Fantasy today with promo code PIKE, and Thrive Fantasy will match your first deposit of $25 or more up to $250. That's promo code PIKE for a first deposit match up to $250. Come and prop up today with Thrive Fantasy. Terms and conditions apply. Must be at least 18 years old and in the United States to play. Void where prohibited. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
It's a casino. People gotta win sometime.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a giant, colorful check to deposit.
Welcome to another edition of Beatin the House. I'm Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're going to be crisscrossing the country, sometimes the world, talking about some of the biggest jackpots in the casino and lottery industries. If it's $100,000 or more, we will be talking about it on this show. Press releases, info@turnpikesportsradio.com. Keep them coming in. We love hearing from the different communications, PR, the casinos, the lottery companies. Please send them all in. Let us know your biggest jackpots each and every week.
Yeah, they've been great. Boy, most of our information comes from the PR people who send us stuff.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
great.
No. My inbox is getting stuffed.
Yeah, well, hey, that's great.
Tons of emails.
Well,
tons of emails.
As long as they keep sending it to us, we'll keep doing this segment.
Yep, and I have to admit, as we're taping this, we're in the middle of this Powerball frenzy where it's, what is it? The last count I noticed was $1.4 billion.
It's crazy now.
No one can talk about anything other than the Powerball.
Yep.
And it's great to see it, but it does overshadow a lot of other things going on in the industry. And for us, we actually have to dig through a whole bunch of Powerball articles. By the way, if I see the word Powerball one more time today, and I'm going to be seeing it a lot more.
Sure.
But right now, we're going to start off going out to Nevada, which we normally do.
Sure. That's your usual first stop.
Well, I think last time we started in Canada.
Did we? Okay.
Yeah, the smoke signals
that's
progressive
right.
jackpot.
Okay, I remember that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we followed a Canadian guy down to Mississippi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, it's
this time, not a Canadian jackpot in sight right now.
Well, they had a big week last week,
Yes.
so I guess they're giving everyone else a shot. So
They're tired. They're taking the week off.
thank you, Canada.
Yes. But like I said, we're in Nevada this time. We're going to start off at Caesars Palace.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, the first two jackpots are both Caesars Entertainment jackpots.
Okay.
Caesars Palace, we've got a slot player hitting for over $1 million on a Saturday night. Caesars Palace, we have a jackpot of $1,185,600 on the Dragon Linq slot machine.
I've heard of Dragon Linq. They're very popular.
That's one of the ones that has that bonus feature with the coins where you have to do the 15 coins to get the actual progressive jackpot.
Okay, I'm familiar with it. I haven't played it, so if you're
Well,
going to ask me specifics about it, I'm not going to know about it. But I know what Dragon Linq is.
But if you've played games like Divine Fortune,
Oh, sure, yeah.
Mercy of the Gods, where you have the coins, that bonus
Oh,
feature.
wait. They have some kind of effect where there's a coin that you win a coin, and on the video screen it flips around and goes into a pot kind of thing.
And that triggers the bonus feature.
Okay. I've played something like it.
For Divine Fortune's coins, I'm not sure what it is for Dragon Linq because I haven't seen what I think it's coins as well. But it's the 15 coin thing, the bonus feature, $1,185,600.
By the way, speaking of Caesars Palace, I'm seeing a lot of commercials for that in New Jersey because that's Caesars online casino now.
Technically, it's Caesars Palace online casino.
Okay, but it's
That's
Caesars
how you have to phrase
Palace.
It.
That's what we have to say? Okay.
Because as we're going to talk about later on in this segment, in Michigan, there's two Caesars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's two Caesars online casinos.
So what commercials am I seeing in New Jersey?
You're seeing the new one, the Caesars Palace online casino.
Okay.
That is a separate entity than the original Caesars casino,
Okay.
which is still part of Caesars Sportsbook. Hasn't been totally phased out yet.
Well, I have an account with Caesars Sportsbook. I have an account with WSOP.com, which is the World Series of Poker, who Caesars owns. So So you're saying Caesars Palace Online, blah, 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 whatever they're calling
Caesars
it in New Jersey.
Palace Online Casino.
All right, okay. But so that's, I have to get another account for that. Are you,
Yes.
are you saying that?
You have
Okay.
to account for another account.
Oh,
yes.
God.
So,
Too many accounts.
Well, hey,
I need a common wallet for everything.
wow, that's actually a good idea.
See, someone's going to rip me off with my idea. I need a common gambling wallet where I can sign up all my sports books, all my casinos, all my online poker, so I can draw from that. Make it happen, people.
Okay.
Yeah, look, I talk to a lot of tech people. They're coming up with a lot of great ideas. Make my life easy.
Yep.
And in turn, making my life easier, making millions of people's lives easy.
There you go.
See?
Efficiency
See, I'm
expert.
not selfish whatsoever. I'm thinking of other people.
Staying in Nevada with Caesars properties,
right.
moving right along from the shared wallet idea.
Brilliant idea, by the way.
We're going to the Linq.
All right.
Now, I like the Linq because it's the home of, what is that, Daily Wager?
Oh, is that it? Okay.
That's the Linq, yeah.
Who's on that now? So that's Joe Fortenbach.
All I know is I see
know Joe
Anita
Fortenbach.
Marks is always on there.
Anita Marks, yeah,
Yep,
absolutely.
she's always on there. Then they have, is it Dolan?
Katie Dolan?
Yeah.
No,
Aaron
not-
Dolan?
Aaron Dolan. Aaron Dolan.
Aaron Dolan. Another, the ESPN person.
Yes.
Katie
yes.
Dolan, I think, is...
By the way, I think she's from Philly because I think she's a Philly fan.
I thought that was Katie Dolan.
No, Katie Dolan is actually a Boston fan.
Oh.
So you're getting your Dolans mixed up.
I'm all over the place. But anyway, I'm just impressed with this royal flush that happened at the table games. It was a Texas Hold'em table game. $264,697. It was a 10 through ace of diamonds that this player won at the Linq.
Okay.
That happened almost at the same time as the $1 million jackpot.
All right.
I think the $1 million winner was probably slightly happier than the table game winner getting the $264,000.
I would be happy with either.
I'd be happy with $4,000, you know?
Sure. Yeah.
But that's it for the Nevada slot machine wins. We're now going over to our side of the country.
Okay.
Jersey Jackpots.
Oh, Jersey Jackpots.
Yes.
I didn't know it was Jersey Jackpot time.
Every 2 weeks we do Jersey Jackpots.
Okay.
And it's actually kind of interesting. It used to be every week the Division of Gaming New Jersey Division of Gaming Enforcement released the slot numbers on their spreadsheet. Mm-hmm. Now then they did for a while a month at a time.
Okay.
Which was a pain in the butt to collate. Go through everything.
It's a lot of information to go through.
Now they're back down to every 2 weeks.
Okay, I like that.
And I have to admit, it's still a lot to go through. Mm-hmm. 2 weeks equals 4 pages of their spreadsheet.
Well, look, the one thing about the Jersey Jackpots that they list out, don't they do 50,000 and above?
Yeah.
And we do 100,000 above? Because if we did 50,000 and above, the show would be like 3 hours long.
And boring as hell.
Yeah, right. It'd be even more boring.
Yes. But this was 4 pages of a spreadsheet.
Oh,
half a month.
Oh, please don't tell me you're going to go through 4 pages.
Well, I went through 4 pages.
Oh, okay. But,
half a month. Every 2 weeks is
right.
4 pages of their spreadsheet, the way they have it set up.
okay.
But we're going to go from September 11th to the end of September.
Okay. Well, I'll shut up and let you go through it.
We're starting on September 11th. $381,280 on DraftKings.com playing NYX Gaming's Bonanza.
All right.
I think that's one of those mega ways things that everyone seems to be having a ball with lately.
Okay.
September 13th, $310,324 DraftKings.com playing Net Ents Dead or Alive 2. That's a Western themed game.
Okay.
September 15th, $259,218.18 on OceanCasinoOnline.com playing Divine Fortune. We talked about that just recently.
I like Divine Fortune.
I actually got to take a look at Ocean Casino Online. It's one of the few online casinos I haven't really checked out in depth.
Yeah, I don't think I have an account with them.
Going to September 16th, this is our only brick and mortar one of the week.
Okay.
Or of the 2 weeks, I should say. $400,000 at Caesars AC, Linq City, playing IGT's Game King. Now, when I first put this in, there was a misprint in the spreadsheet.
Okay.
It said Game Kin.
Okay.
They forgot the G.
Oh,
I kept thinking this is a brand new game on the market.
Oh.
We've seen the Game King. It's the video poker, the multi-game slot machine style cabinet that's on the floors everywhere. There's like 20 to 30 different games on this.
Okay. All right.
It's been around for like 20 years.
All right.
So $400,000, Caesars of Linq City. September 17th, we have 2. $104,000 on DraftKings.com playing DraftKings Bingo Blackjack. No idea.
Okay.
I've never looked at Bingo Blackjack, and it sounds like it's a combination of bingo and blackjack.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. And then $143,831, 43 cents. I'm sorry, we had a second brick and mortar at Caesars in Linq City again.
Another Caesars brick and mortar.
Yep.
Nice.
The way I have these listed, I've got them all in the same line, and I didn't see. I thought I saw Caesars.com after that, but Caesars AC playing Bally's Piggy Banking. Now
I've seen that one.
I've actually played that.
Oh, okay. I've never played it, but I've seen it.
It's interesting. Different versions of it exist, but some of them have the bonus feature where the coins go into the piggy bank, and little by little the piggy bank expands until it explodes, and that's whatever you win is based upon the money that blows out of the piggy bank.
Okay.
Kind of violent for the pig, but
yeah.
September 19th, $140,474.24 on PlaySugarHouse.com. Divine Fortune again.
Oh, I love that game.
By Net.
By the way, Play Sugar House, I mean, are they still referring to it as that? Or
still in the system. Still in the system.
So actually, it's actually Bet Rivers, right?
Bet Rivers, yes.
Bet Rivers, okay.
But it still Play Sugar House in the system. So.
All right.
And also, if you type in PlaySugarHouse.com, it goes to Bet Rivers anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
September 20th, $116,257. And also, $101,701.25. Both of these were on DraftKings.com. Different games.
Okay.
We got Light and Wonder Spartacus Megaways paying out the $116,000.
Okay.
And then the $101,000 was paid out by DraftKings. Andrew Dice Clay Craps.
Wow. I didn't even know he had a game.
Yes, he has his own craps game.
I definitely have to check that out.
I think that's a play on words, by the way.
Oh, okay.
If you read it a different
wait,
way.
that has to be him. I mean, that
it
has
is
to,
him,
I
but
mean,
it's a play on words. It's
okay. I was going to say,
if you
does
read
he
it,
know that someone's using his name? Okay,
Andrew Dice Clay Craps.
Okay. All right. No, definitely.
Yes, I got to check
Andrew
that
Dice
out.
Clay Craps.
That's what I'm saying. That's a play on words.
I just saw where you're going there.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's it for the individual jackpots year to date. This is from January 1st through the month of September 2023. 1,202 jackpots have been paid out from $50,000 or more, totaling $120,927,104.43. That's New Jersey casino jackpots.
Great.
Had a little piece of
I've
news.
won none of that,
Yes,
by the way. None of it.
Believe me, if I'd won any of these, I wouldn't be here.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, you'd be talking.
Segment's over.
It'd be,
Yeah. Segment's done. But piece of news coming out of Michigan for the online casino industry in Michigan.
All right.
Online slot count for all the online casinos in the state of Michigan are approaching 10,000 separate games.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yes.
That's amazing. Boy, that's just incredible.
There's 15 online casinos, and let me get my notes here.
iGaming has been so good for these 6 states. Yeah. I mean, not only Michigan, but New Jersey's like, you know, I think we read an article somewhere that, what was it? In 2022, iGaming accounted for most of the taxable income from casinos in New Jersey.
The most in its history,
yeah. Yeah, it's just absolutely. iGaming is just amazing for the gaming industry.
But we're seeing the actual total is 9,664 online slot machines in the state of Michigan for online casinos.
Wow.
You got BetMGM still has the most available. They've got 1,239 slots, followed closely by DraftKings. Wow. DraftKings is starting to up the ante everywhere.
I've said it every week. I love the things that DraftKings has been doing. I mean, they're making a huge headway in New York. That used to be a couple months ago. That was FanDuel territory. Yes. Now DraftKings is really making some headway. I think it's the last was October 1st that week. The DraftKings had a higher handle in sports betting anyway than FanDuel. So
yeah, no, it's been
absolutely
shifting.
Incredible.
The sands of this
not only in the iGaming 6 states, but the sports betting states. Yep. DraftKings has been doing amazing.
You want to hear an interesting note from this? We have the third place in terms of number of online slots was Bet Rivers. Fourth place, WinBet.
Oh, okay.
The recently closed WinBet in other states they're still going in Michigan. In their fourth place, they have 1,100 different slot games to offer.
Unbelievable.
Staying in Michigan, we got a Michigan lottery story.
Oh,
we actually got two Michigan lottery stories.
Two Michigan lottery stories.
We got a 52-year-old Calhoun County man winning the Big Cash Second Chance Jackpot. That's the amount was $729,743. It's a progressive second chance jackpot. What that means is when you buy a ticket for the lottery, any game really, for the Michigan lottery, you know the little barcode that has the numbers underneath, those serial numbers?
Yeah.
They're automatically entered into a second chance drawing.
Wow. Automatically. You don't have to do anything, right? New Jersey has that too, right? Don't they? Or do you
They don't do it all the time.
Okay, so...
And this was a promo being run by the Michigan Lottery. It's online.
Good. All right.
So he won the Big Cash Second Chance Jackpot game.
All right.
Now, before I get to the next Michigan Lottery story, I'm going to flip gears here. We're going to California.
Okay.
There's a reason for this. There's a reason.
All right. Okay. I'll follow along.
California lottery. A California couple won $1 million lottery just by stopping for tacos.
Okay.
They were coming back from a out-of-country trip. They stopped at their usual taco truck in the area, coming back from this trip because it was a normal trip for them. Mm-hmm. So the husband went and followed his tradition, got a Diamond 8 scratcher ticket at the gas station across the street from the truck.
Okay.
Ends up winning the $1 million top prize. Didn't tell his wife.
Okay.
Drove home with her in the car. He didn't say a word until they got home.
That's amazing self-control.
That's incredible self-control.
First, you couldn't wipe the smile off my face.
No, he didn't tell anybody.
Wow.
Anything until he got home. So let me go back to.
Is there a reason why that? Did he say why, or just
he didn't say why?
He just okay.
I guess he didn't want to make a scene out. He didn't want anybody to know he won $1 million.
Yeah, I guess
I understand
if there was a lot of people around, maybe you feel uncomfortable doing so. Okay, I can understand that. Okay, I can picture it now.
That's the only reason I can think of.
Yeah.
Unless you just want to
play
with his wife.
That was amazing self-control.
Now, we're going back to the Michigan lottery story. I withheld here.
Okay.
And I'll give you the reasons why here. We have 3 members of a Michigan lottery club almost missing out on $1 million Powerball prize.
Okay, how'd they almost miss out?
They bought the ticket back on October 29th, 2022.
Oh, wow.
The owner of the club, the leader of the club, whatever you want to call it, he held on to the ticket. He found out that they won. He had to call and contact, email, text, whatever you want, the other members of the club. Mm-hmm. They didn't respond for quite a while.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They collected it last week.
Wow. Boy, they were cutting it close,
They didn't hear from the last guy until last week.
Okay.
And then they all went and got their $1 million prize just in the nick of time.
So it was 3 people splitting up $1 million? Is that what you're saying?
3 people.
Okay. All
yes.
right.
But the reason I'm saying that, it made me think, why would people miss out on missing a lottery, and what has happened in the past in terms of what type of lottery prizes have been missed out? Came across a New York lottery story.
Okay.
Back on July 17th, 1991, an unknown person bought a $1 lotto ticket at J&J Deli in Graniteville, New York. Mm-hmm. That ended up winning a jackpot of $12 million.
Wow.
By today's standards, that's $27 million.
Oh, okay.
Nobody knew who it was. He never came forth, or she never came forth. The owner of the delicatessen spent the entire year from July 17th, 1991 to July 16th, 1992, asking everybody if they had any idea if they had the ticket or if they knew who had the ticket.
Because the place who sold the ticket also gets a little money.
Right.
So that's my question. I mean, they obviously know if someone won the lottery from their establishment.
Right.
So they have to wait till someone claims it until they get their money.
No one came forward. The
man.
then $12 million went back into the New York Lottery Prize Fund.
Wow.
That
and the
time,
person and the establishment that sold the ticket didn't get anything?
Didn't get anything.
Oh.
Now that's happened before in just about every state. Someone hasn't claimed their lottery prize. For New York, that ticket right there was the largest at the time that someone didn't claim the prize. $12 million back into the lottery fund. To date, the largest prize that went unclaimed in New York lottery history. A $68 million Mega Millions jackpot in Brooklyn, 2022. Wow. No one claimed that.
Wow.
That went back into the prize fund.
Something terrible must have happened. You think, well, what would stop someone from claiming $68 million?
Well, it could be anything. Could have been a guy from out of state, never checked his ticket.
Forgot about it and put it...
Illness, family.
Who knows? Boy, unbelievable.
Could be anything.
Wow.
I mean, there was
I feel bad for the people who didn't cash it in on time.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the establishment. I don't know how much money they would have gotten out of a $68 million lottery
Usually
win.
It's like 1% at least.
But that's a lot of money for an establishment who sold the ticket not to get paid off.
And going through the history of all this, I found a corrections officer had almost forgotten about his ticket. He had won. He put it aside to go take care of other things in his life.
Yeah.
And he never got back to it until a week before he had to cash it out. That was a couple $1 million, but $68 million on a Mega Millions.
Wow, and that was out of Brooklyn, huh?
That was out of Brooklyn. Wow. No one knows what happened to this person that bought it.
Oh boy.
Could have been death, could have been illness, could have been anything. Could have gone to prison.
Yeah. Or lost the ticket.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Or an out-of-stater.
Yeah.
Just was visiting, going through New York, and just decided to buy a ticket and never came back.
Yeah, wow.
So could have been anything. But hopefully whoever wins this next huge Powerball doesn't do that. And congratulations to all our winners this week.
Yeah, absolutely.
And also the ones who have won less than 100,000. 100,000s are our cutoff time. But
and for God's sake, check your tickets.
Keep checking your tickets.
Keep checking your tickets.
And also, one other thing, don't put off getting your prize.
Well, look.
I mean, talk to your lawyers, talk to your financial
get your
stuff.
affairs in order, and then claim it. And
but
then
just don't
figure out what to do with it.
Yeah, just don't let it go too long before you don't want to be you don't want to be like a history maker like this New York lottery winner was. Mm-hmm. But again, congratulations, everybody. That's it for this week's Beatin the House. Press releases info@turnpikesportsradio.com. Keep them coming in. We love hearing from everybody.
And that'll do it for us this week. We'll see you next time on the Turnpike.